Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video I will talk a little bit about Sun and Moon base set and obviously post-rotation, standard format for Sun and Moon on, and where should you invest your money, especially when we talk about base set Sun and Moon. So as you can see right here in front of me, I have actually 21 Pokemon cards on this list, 4 trainer cards and 2 energy cards, and all of these cards in my opinion will grow in value. It's just a matter of time. And also these cards are the most playable cards from that set as well. So let's start from the beginning. Obviously the first card on this deck list is it's not a deck list, but okay. Obviously the first card on this list is gonna be Oranguru. We're gonna lose Octillery, and we're gonna be in a very big problem when we want to draw some cards, especially without Octillery for some decks. So Oranguru might just see increase in play and also increase in value. So it's just my opinion, you know. We're not gonna have N, which is a good thing, you know. N will just go out from the rotation. We're gonna have some other supporter cards like a Cynthia, Hela for example, Judge as well, and some other cards like Lily. So it's not that we're gonna be end down to 1 card, so we don't need to worry too much about that, but still I think have Octillery after Octillery or Oranguru is gonna be good, especially for the decks that can just, you know, burn hand quickly. So investing in regular and reverse foil Oranguru is definitely good for now, you know. It's definitely worth it in my opinion. The second card on this deck list, it appears to be Tauros GX. Tauros is going to be very good counter for basically any deck as a tech that cannot one-hit knockout Tauros, you know. Just because with the Choice Band you're going to be in a position to use Rage and hit your opponent for like 20 plus 30 for the Choice Band, obviously plus 10 more for Rage damage counter on the Tauros, and the Mad Bull GX is going to be very powerful. It's not super expensive. It's probably not going to be super expensive anyways, but it's in my opinion very decent tech for some sort of the decks, especially if there's going to be some you know tricky cards like Ninja and Boy or something like that again in the format, you know. They're just, you know, 3 different copies of Tauros GX that you can basically buy. The Hyper one, the Full Art, and obviously the regular one. Other GX card in this deck list is going to be Gumshoe's GX. This card didn't see so many plays so far, but I feel how this might be a very, very, very good card for the future. Just because it has a very powerful ability, you know. Search the premises allows you to look at your opponent's hand once per turn. If you can see and judge what your opponent has in his hand, then you can simply change the strategy, which can be very powerful. Also, Gumshoe's Chance GX is a very powerful GX for only single card, and for only single energy card you can hit for 10 plus 50 more for each energy attached to your opponent active Pokemon. In my opinion, Gumshoe's could also see a heavy play. I think right now the most expensive one is the Rainbow one, obviously, which might not cost more than $5 a piece. So it's definitely worth to try invest in that card. Some other cards in this deck list that we have obviously are going to be Passimians. Passimian will not worth a lot, that's for sure, but it might be a decent budget deck, you know, to be played, especially with the new one that can just, you know, add 30 more damage for the stage 2 Pokemons or evolution Pokemons, I think. So Passimian is not worth too much. You can place it for like $1, but still it's a very nice card to have in your collection from this set especially. Then we're gonna move on to the Shiinotic Illuminate Who knows? Maybe we get some cool, strong, powerful grass Pokemons. Obviously, we're gonna get them. And guess which Pokemon is that gonna be? It's gonna be a Shifter GX. So Shiinotic might just grow in a price, especially if especially if we also get some Beast grass Pokemons, especially Evolution. So Shiinotic might see some play because it can just search your deck for the grass Pokemon. Weak Evolved, obviously, strong charge Weak Evolved. I guess I don't need to talk too much about it. It's really hard even to find for these days. Most of the stores actually already sold it out. There is also a league promo of Weak Evolved and promotional promo one. Strong Charge is a very nice ability. It can accelerate grass and lighting Pokemons. Obviously, we're not going to have Bridget anymore, but we're going to have something like Pokemon Fan Club at least. We're going to be able to search 2 basic Pokemons or any kind of 2 basic Pokemons and put them into our hand with Fan Club, but we're not going to be able to search 3 of them. But still, I think how Weak Evolved might be also a good way to go with investment. But the most important thing is the fact that Weak Evolved is always nice to have in your collection. They were printed also Magnezone just for the lighting Pokemons, and you need to have lighting energies in your hand. With the strong charge, you can simply search your deck for them, which might be a little bit better, But I also just decided to put this card right here because it's a very nice card anyways to have it in your collection. Moving on to the Solgaleo GX with Ultra Rod, we have 3 different Solgaleo GXs, plus we also have that golden one that's printed much more later. If you're just collector, go for the Solgaleo GX. It's definitely worth to have it. It's probably gonna grow in price anyway sooner or later. But speaking from the player perspective, if you're just gonna focus on the regular one, Ultra Rod is gonna be very powerful ability. It will allow you to just stand in once per turn, which is gonna be very powerful, especially for 250 HP Pokemon. Unfortunately, it is a stage 2, I know, but it has a powerful Sunsteel Strike attack for 230, which can, with the choice band, one-hit knock out anything. Plus, it also has the Soul Burst GX attack that allows you to just, accelerate 5 energies from your deck to your Pokemon's in play. So Solgaleo is definitely a good way to go from the Sun and Moon. We're gonna lose Garbodor, but we're gonna get Alolan Mach. Power of Alchemy might be a very good one. Especially, probably a lot of people will attempt to play 3 to 4 Tapu Lele GXs. They're going to be staples just because they're going to be able to Ultra Ball for them and then simply grab supporter card that they need. And if we're going to have a Alolan Mach in play, we're just going to be able to shut down all Pokemon abilities, but only for the basic ones. It will also apply to us, but it's a very powerful card in my opinion, definitely worth to invest. Right now, probably it's not more than like $1/2 a piece, but it might grow up to 3 to 4, 5, even $6 a piece. Who knows? It's definitely worth to invest. Then we also have Espeon EX printed 4 different times, obviously in a Sun and Moon base set, as a regular, full art, and hyper rare, and also as a promo one. So 4 different Espeon GX copies. I think Espeon is still gonna be a very powerful card, especially with those Garbodors. I kind of like it. It's gonna be a very powerful deck to be played in the standard format. So in my opinion, it's a very nice card to have, especially without Flowstone. Obviously, it's gonna be much harder for our opponent to have that stand-in retreat. So if we can use Advantage to Confusion, we can definitely benefit a lot. It's definitely worth to invest in a hyper rare if you're a collector. It's gonna worth a lot in the future. I'm 100% positive in that. And the most important card, the best card from this set, in my opinion, is gonna be Nazball. This card is probably gonna grow as much as you cannot imagine it. Nazball is going to be staple in many decks. It's going to be playable a lot. Many decks will just run 2 copies of Nazballs, in my opinion, in a post rotation, and probably with that, the price is also going to grow a lot. So secondary Nazball is way to go if you want to get some money. Obviously, the reverse foil and regular one, it's not going to worth that much, but it might grow up from like a quarter of dollar up to maybe 1 or 2, which is definitely worth. If you're looking forward to stack 300 or 400 of them, then you might just grab a little bit of profit. Obviously, Secret Rare Ultra Ball, I don't need to speak too much about it. $50 a piece right now it is. It's gonna be probably 75 to 80 in like 1 year from now on. So if you have like $1,000 to spend and you don't know where should you invest that money, I don't know, probably it's always good to go with the Secret Rare Ultra Ball. If you buy like playset of them for like 160, you can get playset for like 160 these days. You know, people really want to sell them because they want to invest in something else. In my opinion, that's completely incorrect. You should definitely keep them. I sold my playset for like $200 and I'm not happy that I did that. I paid for them maybe $220, $230 when they was hyped. You know, I was also hyped when the set was, you know, reprinted. And right now I don't have a single one. I definitely need one for my Sun and Moon to finish that set as well. So I definitely need to get one right now, because the price in 1 year from now on is probably going to be 70 to 75 bucks a piece. So it's definitely worth to invest money in the Ultra Ball. It's just my personal opinion, so you can judge it by yourself. And obviously we have those Secret Rare Metal and Psychic Energies. I'm not sure how much they're these days. Probably around 15 bucks a piece. Maybe in a distant future, for like 1 to 2 years, they're gonna worth a little bit more, maybe 20 to 25 each. It's really hard to tell with those special energy cards, but I think they actually has a lot of potential. I hope this video actually helped you to go through this set, so you can know which cards are actually good. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and sub to my channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. And yeah, also if you're looking to purchase any of these cards, you can always visit CEST.com. Link is provided in my video description. So stay tuned for more videos. Have a nice day as usual, and we'll see you next time. So goodbye.